America's Pop Culture Trivia Show.
Check it out.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. With Joe Parisi.
Welcome to episode 139 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. I'm Joe Parisi. I've got 3 fast-paced rounds of pop culture trivia coming your way. Each round consists of 7 questions with just 5 seconds between questions for you to think of those answers. Round 1 today is going to be a television round. Round number 2, music. And round number 3 is a mixed round. If you're brand new to the show, welcome aboard. For those of you returning, thank you so much. Here we go. Round 1, good luck. Now let's play.
Round 1.
Round number 1, television. Question number 1. The Camden family. Eric, Annie, Matt, Simon, Mary, Lucy, and Ruthie were the focus of what family drama that debuted back in 1996? Question number 2. Actress and comedian Sandra Bernhard played a character named Nancy Bartlett on what sitcom that launched in 1988? Question 3. Launched with a style similar to E's Talk Soup, this show, hosted by comedian Daniel Tosh, was launched in 2009. On the show, the host provided satirical commentary on online viral video clips, celebrities, pop culture, and more. Name the show. Question 4. What is the last name of the family that is the focus of the TLC reality series Little People, Big World? Question 5. Steve Burns, known on the show simply as Steve, was the original host of this children's show that premiered on Nickelodeon as part of its Nick Jr. block in September 1996. Steve would host the show until 2002. When he left, he was replaced by Donovan Patton as Joe, the host for the rest of the series. Name this show. Question 6. A teen drama / soap opera that aired for 10 seasons in 1996. It was created by Aaron Spelling and starred Kerry Russell and Tony Lucca. The show followed the exploits of Southern California teens. On the show, 2 different lifestyles repeatedly clashed. On one side of the tracks was the wealthy Malibu crowd, and on the other side was the more working-class gang of the Valley. Name this show. And question 7. Multiple choice. In what year did MTV launch M2, the station that later would be known as MTV2? Was it 1990? 1996, or 2002? That's going to do it for round number 1, the television round. Let's see how you did. Couple of tough ones in there. Question number 1. The Camden family, Eric, Annie, Matt, Simon, Mary, Lucy, and Ruthie, were the focus of what family drama that debuted in 1996? That is Seventh Heaven. Question 2. Actress and comedian Sandra Bernhard played a character named Nancy Bartlett on what sitcom that launched in 1988? Roseanne. Sandra Bernhard appeared in 33 episodes of Roseanne starting in 1991. Question 3. Launched with a style similar to E's Talk Soup. This show, hosted by comedian Daniel Tosh, was launched in 2009. On the show, the host provided satirical commentary on online video clips, celebrities, pop culture, and more. Name the show. That is Tosh.0. Question 4. What is the last name of the family that is the focus of the TLC reality series Little People, Big World? Your answer is Roloff. The family members featured on that show, the parents, Matt and Amy Roloff, and their children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob. So Roloff is the answer. Question 5, talking about a kid show here. Steve Burns, known on the show simply as Steve, was the original host of this children's show that premiered on Nickelodeon as part of their Nick Jr. block back in September 1996. Steve would host the show until 2002 when he left and was replaced by Donovan Patton as Joe, the host for the rest of the series. What show am I talking about? Blue's Clues. Question 6. A teen drama / soap opera that aired for 10 episodes in 1996. Small little window of time there. It was created by Aaron Spelling and starred Kerry Russell and Tony Lucca. The show followed the exploits of Southern California teens. On the show, two different lifestyles repeatedly clashed. On one side of the tracks was the wealthy Malibu crowd. On the other side was the more working class gang of the Valley. Name this show. This is definitely one of the lesser successful Aaron Spelling shows. The answer is Malibu Shores. Malibu Shores. Do you remember that? Kerry Russell? No, you don't. Question number 7. Multiple choice. In what year did MTV launch M2, the station that would later be known as MTV2? Your choices were 1990, 1996, or 2002. Answer: 1996. MTV2, or simply M2 as it was originally known, was launched on August 1st, 1996, which happened to be the 15th anniversary of MTV. The first video that they ever played was Beck's Where It's At. So for a variety of reasons, M2 didn't take off very well in 1996. A big part of it was availability. At first, it was only available to satellite customers, and then it started to just kind of slowly trickle into other markets, kind of one by one. In 1999, they rebranded and launched MTV2. Same thing, they just rebranded it, changed the name. So you may remember, there used to be that other music TV channel back in the day called The Box. Well, in 1997, Viacom, who owned MTV, bought it. And then what they did, starting in 2001, is all the households around the country that were getting the box beamed out to them, they swapped it with MTV2. Interesting tactic, buy out the competitor and just pull the old switcheroo. That's what they did. So the box walked so MTV2 could run, I guess you could say.
Round 2.
Round number 2 is your music round. Question number 1. In 1982, Phil Collins scored a number 1 hit with his cover of You Can't Hurry Love. What group originally released that song back in 1966? Question 2. In 2006, they had a hit song called Crazy. Name the vocalist behind the group Gnarls Barkley. Question 3. In 1993, this band released a self-titled album that would go on to sell over 4 million copies, thanks to the hit singles Far Behind, You, and Cover Me. Name the band. Question 4. My name is Jonas. I'm carrying the wheel. Thanks for all you've shown us, but this is how we feel. From 1994, what band gave us the song My Name is Jonas? Question 5. Sixth Avenue Heartache was released in 1996 as the lead single from this band's album, Bringing Down the Horse. Name the band. Question 6. What artist gave us the following albums? Off the Deep End, Even Worse, Running with Scissors, Bad Hair Day, and Poodle Hat. Name the artist. And question number 7. And in the end, we shall achieve in time the thing they call divine, when all the stars will smile for me. What band found success with their mid-90s debut alt-rock single, In the Meantime? And that'll do it for round number 2. Here's your answers. Question 1. In 1982, Phil Collins scored a number 1 hit with his cover of You Can't Hurry Love. What group originally released that song back in 1966? The Supremes. Question 2. In 2006, they had a hit song called Crazy. Name the vocalist behind the group Gnarls Barkley. That is CeeLo Green. Question number 3. In 1993, this band released a self-titled album that would go on to sell over 4 million copies, thanks to the hit singles Far Behind, You, and Cover Me. Name the band. Candlebox. Question 4. My name is Jonas. I'm carrying the wheel. Thanks for all you've shown us, but this is how we feel. From 1994, what band gave us the song My Name is Jonas? Weezer. That is off of the Blue album from Weezer, which I have to say, from start to finish, might be the best album to come out during my lifetime. In terms of my own personal taste, I'm not the biggest Weezer fan in the world, not by any stretch of the imagination. I don't like a whole lot beyond the Blue album, but I do think the Blue album is absolutely phenomenal. There's nothing on there that I automatically skip over. I can just let it play. There's only a few albums that I am aware of that I can do that with, and that is one of them. Question number 5. Sixth Avenue Heartache was released in 1996 as the lead single from this band's album, Bringing Down the Horse. Name the band. That is the Wallflowers. With the Wallflowers, Sixth Avenue Heartache was their first hit that we started hearing on the radio, and then several months go by, and then One Headlight started to pop up, and that one really blew up. I love that song. Question 6. What artist gave us the following albums? Off the Deep End, Even Worse, Running with Scissors, Bad Hair Day, and Poodle Hat? Weird Al Yankovic. And question number 7. And in the end, we shall achieve in time the thing they call divine, when all the stars will smile for me. What band found success with their mid-90s debut alt-rock single, In the Meantime? That is Space Hog. That came off of their album Resident Alien. And that was one of those songs that I absolutely loved so much. Still do. But unlike that Weezer Blue album, which was same era, can't listen to it start to finish. Know what I mean? It's like, give me that song, everything else, I'll pass. Flip my disc changer over to the Candlebox CD and be done with it.
Round 3.
Your third and final round today is a mixed round. Gonna bounce around a bit for you. Here we go. Question number 1. Monty Hall was the original host of this game show. Since 2009, Wayne Brady has been the show's host. Name this game show. Question 2. In the 1993 movie Rudy, this actor and director played the part of D-Bob, a teaching assistant who befriends Rudy. The next year, in 1994, he was in another college film, PCU, where he played a character named Gutter. Name this actor and director. Question 3. Melissa Joan Hart played the main character Clarissa on this show that aired for 5 seasons on Nickelodeon from 1991 to 1994. What show was it? Question number 4. A chocolate bar made by Mars Incorporated. It was introduced in 1930, named after the favorite horse of the Mars family. The bar consists of nougat, peanuts, and caramel with a chocolate coating. The bar was marketed under the name Marathon in the UK and Ireland all the way up until 1990. Now it's called by the same name we know it by here in the US. What is this bar known as here in the US? Question number 5. In the 1998 comedy The Wedding Singer, she played Julia Sullivan. She almost became Julia Gulia, but that wedding never happened. Name the actress who played Julia. Question 6. Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston star in this comedy film from 2011. On a weekend trip to Hawaii, a plastic surgeon convinces his loyal assistant to pose as his soon-to-be divorced wife in order to cover up a careless lie he told his much younger girlfriend. Brooklyn Decker and Nicole Kidman also star in this film. Name the film. Question 7. From 2000, Rob Gordon owns Championship Vinyl. His girlfriend Laura just dumped him. His co-workers, Barry and Dick, are going to help him get through it, along with the guidance of some other women he dated over the years. Name this film. And that is going to do it for round number 3. Time to check those final 7 answers. Here we go. Question 1. Monty Hall was the original host of this game show. Since 2009, Wayne Brady has been the show's host. Name that game show. Let's make a deal. Question 2. In the 1993 movie Rudy, this actor and director played the part of D-Bob, a teaching assistant who befriends Rudy. The next year, in 1994, he was in another college film, PCU, where he played a character named Gutter. Name this actor and director. That is Jon Favreau. I loved the movie PCU with Jeremy Piven, Favreau, David Spade. Such a funny movie. Question number 3. Melissa Joan Hart played the main character Clarissa on this show that aired for 5 seasons on Nickelodeon from 1991 to 1994. What show was it? That is Clarissa Explains It All. Question number 4, talking about this chocolate bar. A chocolate bar made by Mars Incorporated, introduced in 1930, named after the favorite horse of the Mars family. The bar consists of nougat, peanuts, and caramel with a chocolate coating. The bar was marketed under the name Marathon in the UK and Ireland all the way up until 1990. Now it's called by the same name we know it by here in the US. What is this bar known as here in the US? And everywhere now, I guess. Your answer is Snickers. So I was recently at a gas station. I ran in real quick to grab a bottle of water and a quick snack for the ride. And I see this Snickers, and it's in a blue package. And it's on the shelf with the healthier items, your protein bars, that kind of thing, not the candy aisle. So I grab it, along with a bottle of water, ring up, and the cashier tells me my total is $7 and change. I'm like, what? How is that? He's like, oh, that Snickers thing is $5 and such cents. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I was like, you know what? Take that off. I'm going to grab something else. I want to be healthy. I want to get jacked, as I say. I want to get yoked. But I'm not spending $5 plus for a high-protein Snickers bar. I thought that was a little bit wild. All right, question number 5. In the 1998 comedy The Wedding Singer, she played Julia Sullivan. She almost became Julia Gulia, but that wedding never happened. Name the actress who played Julia. That is Drew Barrymore. Question number 6. Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston starred in this comedy from 2011. On a weekend trip to Hawaii, a plastic surgeon convinces his loyal assistant to pose as his soon-to-be-divorced wife in order to cover up a careless lie he told his much younger girlfriend. Brooklyn Decker and Nicole Kidman also starred in this film. Name that film. That is Just Go With It. I just stayed at the hotel where they filmed a whole lot of that. It's that same one I talked about on a previous episode in Hawaii that's next to where they filmed White Lotus. That's where they filmed Just Go With It. Question number 7. From 2000, Rob Gordon owns Championship Final. His girlfriend Laura just dumped him. His coworkers, Barry and Dick, they're going to help him get through it, along with the guidance of some other women that he dated over the years. Name this film. That is High Fidelity. Absolutely brilliant movie. Brilliant soundtrack. I know I bought it on CD. Bought it again because it got all scratched up in my car. Bought it later on iTunes. It's a fantastic soundtrack. So, on that note, just something interesting to think about as I leave you today. When is the last time you bought a music CD? Not iTunes, not, some digital download. Actually bought a CD, ordered it, walked into a store, whatever. I was trying to think to myself when that could have been, and I'm thinking it had to have been probably 2010. No more recent than 2010 for me. Talk about the landscape changing. Isn't that wild? I mean, now, if I want to listen to music, I'm pulling up, compilations on YouTube, a Spotify playlist, whatever. I don't really buy any music. I feel terrible about that, but everything is just so readily available out there for free if you'll put up with ads here and there. And that's kind of how I do it. Or if I'm in my car, a lot of times I just have the regular FM radio on. But yeah, for me, probably 2010 since I last purchased physical music. So think about that. What about you? You're listening to America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. This has been our 139th episode. My name's Joe Parisi. Thank you so much for listening. If you ever want to reach out, say hey, ask a question, whatever, you can reach out to me through my voiceover company website, which is joeparisivoiceover.com. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok, at joeparisivo. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll go make up some more questions. We'll do this again soon. Thank you. Take care.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show with Joe Parisi.